Good afternoon, Vibe Tribe. I hope everybody is doing awesome. I'm Friendly Friday, your reader and host, calling in spirit. I just finished a reading that was about an hour and almost 10 minutes long, and it actually made me cry a little bit. I will be posting it. I probably won't get any views because it's so long, but it is. There's a message there for somebody. I feel that there's more than one person this message is for, but it's a very compelling message. Today is Tuesday, March the 25th, 2025. My readings are timeless, but they're also for entertainment purposes only. So I'm hoping just to do a quick one here. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's quick. I want to get some other stuff done, so the messages keep coming. So let's get started. What happy news? Let's try happy news. What happy scenarios, situations, oh dear. Okay, let's flip them over. Happy types of or joyful, relaxing. Is there anything coming up that the collective could potentially be enjoying? I'm still kind of welled up a little bit from the last reading. I apologize. I did I did go out and ground myself. Oh, and smoked another joint. Anyways, that's how I keep my personal thoughts out of what I'm seeing. If that makes sense, great. Okay, so we have a tower. Okay, so something big's happening. Something big, something huge, something. There's been a blast. Okay. I just heard it's been a blast. It's been a blast. Okay, that's the next card. The Four of Swords. Rest, recharge, relaxation, and be ready. Okay. Oh, Queen of Wands in reverse. The Four of Cups. We asked for something happy here. What's going on? The Six of Swords in reverse. The Hanging Man. Okay, so right now we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. You are recuperating, resting, taking time for oneself after this tower moment, or because of this tower moment. You with the Queen of Wands in reverse here and the Six of Swords in reverse here, it's telling me it's been a bumpy road. It's been a bumpy road. You've you're checking yourself. You're making sure that your mood, your goals. You're not distracted. You're not, this is almost like a warning to don't lose sight. Don't lose sight of what you're trying to achieve. And that can be as easy as cleaning the house, right? Um, and this tower moment could be something that it could be something very simple. It's just that it's collapsed because there's been no foundation underneath it. So this could be an argument you've had with your teenage child, and then they scream and yell and come unglued, but you're prepared for it. So maybe it's their tower moment. Anyway, let's see. We don't need to know what the tower moment was about. We just need to know that it happened. Okay, so we're starting afresh. So you have, sorry, 44 here. So 44 may be significant. I mean, you could be 44 years old. So this is like the Four of Cups here. That's like losing sight. So, okay, I'm losing sight, or you don't see these cups here. You just see this one and you're bored with it. You're like, yeah, whatever. Just give me my video games or whatever. Or just give me my coffee and whatever, right? And the Six of Swords in reverse. So this way it's moving forward with your experiences calmly and through calm water. And this way, yeah, you're going to move forward with your experiences, but it's going to be turbulent. There's going to be pushback. It's going to be pushback. And this pushback is going to create you to be in waiting in pole position. I feel I hear like race, video games, the racing ones, like pole position, or all I can hear is checkpoint. Anyway, so this to me feels like you're on your mark, get set, go, but you're waiting. You're hanging on. You have to sort this out. So you're kind of not hanging on. You're just in a holding pattern. While you get this sorted out. Okay, and that's the Magician. So there's new things coming. Let's get some cards for the stepping stones, please. I hope you're enjoying my interpretation of the cards. If you are, please give a like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every viewer, even if it's only for a few moments, that they click on the video and they find, oh, that's not what I'm looking for, and they click off. At least they know I'm out here, I guess, whatever. If they're ever looking for a message. I know there's lots of other tarot readers, and we all kind of have the same type of style. But I'm trying to just be as authentic as possible. Okay, our stepping stones. Ooh, the Lovers. My favorite card. The Star in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. here. And then the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups came up in the last reading as well, in this deck though, which we will be using for clarification. And could we please get 4 insight cards, please? Oops. The World. The World came up in the last one as well. Two of Swords. Strength card in reverse. The Empress in reverse. And your energy is the 10 of Pentacles. So there's something lucrative to be had, it feels like. Let's have a look around here. I'm just going to pull up my chair. I always stand when I try and stand for the whole reading, but my knees are sore, so I'll be sitting. Okay. So it feels as though you have this Tower moment was created by a lack of motivation and drive. Got lazy, maybe. Started calling in sick to work. This could be even, although this is, this Tower moment isn't just your Tower moment. I believe this Tower moment also belongs to, we're going to, another energy, and we'll see if we can get clarification on that. I have a feeling this could be relationship based, because we've got the Lovers, then we've got the Four of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups, which is like another love. It's almost like it's doubling down on the new relationship. That's what it feels like to me. There's a new type of relationship here, and it's this Tower moment with the Four of Cups. This is this was a decision that it feels like it was forced upon you. It's forced upon you. So if this so what I mean by that is, so if this was a marriage, then your spouse, your partner asked for the divorce. That's what I mean by that. You were forced into this decision. Yeah, this feels like somebody got lazy here. Somebody got lazy here, and they and that could have been yourself or your spouse. But somebody got lazy here, so they weren't showing their love. They weren't showing their appreciation. They weren't doing the loving things. The loving things. Okay. I feel like this is because the relationship wasn't grounded in anything. Okay. So the relationship wasn't grounded and nurtured, and so like I was saying, like there was, they weren't doing, you're not doing, or they aren't doing, or neither one of you are doing all the loving things, all the strokes in the hair, or the the pat on the butt kind of, and then of course, the more passionate stuff that happens behind closed doors. But there's the nurturing has stopped. It's not grounded. The foundation is crumbling. This is what's happening here. This is what's happening here. The foundation has crumbled, and the reason you were forced into the decision, and maybe you didn't think about. Maybe you just went with the flow, and you didn't realize that the fire was going. The fire was being extinguished. Yeah. I think maybe you might have turned a blind eye to the fact that um, that the relationship was crumbling. I don't see that there's a whole lot of conflict from the spouse. The spouse asked for the divorce, and what I'm seeing here, it looks like you granted it. You granted it. So now you are, you don't know what you're doing. You don't have, you have to move or sell your house, or maybe go back and live with your parents. I know for some people that's, oh my God, no. But, scenarios like that where it's not the ideal movement or the ideal living arrangements. Maybe you have to room with somebody, a stranger. Okay, the Queen of Wands in reverse here. This is where this kind of goes like this. Because, like I had said here, you may not have noticed that there was an issue. You may have just gone with the flow. Maybe you couldn't make a decision on what to do. You couldn't make a decision on what to do. So basically it imploded on its own. You couldn't maybe speak, communicate. You couldn't communicate. You couldn't communicate that you felt there was a problem. You couldn't communicate that. So now there's a problem. So you're moving on, and it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Don't give up. This way is inner strength, gentle strength, that kind of thing. This card, I read it like be fierce, don't back down. But you have to restrain yourself as well. You have to know how far you can push something. This is all of these inside. Well, not so much that one, but this one here. This is going back to the middle. This is you're not ground. So it's there's bitterness here in this breakdown, this dismantling, this tower moment. There's bitterness. Something has happened to create disdain. You're you're waiting this out. It's rough, but you're waiting it out. You're just gonna let this play out. You've got you appear as though you have you're resilient. You appear as though you're resilient, but you're not. You're actually very weak, and that's why you're waiting it out. People think you're resilient. Wow. People think you're resilient because you're waiting this out. Maybe you're hoping that it'll resolve itself, or the other person or any other people involved in this will come forward, and you'll actually have a communication and a plan to figure out what the hell. But then the Lover's card here. This is choices, love choices, passionate choices. But then there's despair. You are not... You've got to... this next move... don't be... don't get taken advantage of. I hope I'm talking loud enough. Don't get taken advantage of. Don't... But this, with the Lovers down here and this up here, tells me that this to me is a reconciliation. Okay, so as I'm looking up here, the Lover's card is generally love choices, passion, that kind of stuff, harmony, balance. The star, the right way around, is intuition and hope and healing and that kind of thing. The other way around, it's instead of going with your gut feeling, you're going with another influence. You're not listening to yourself. Maybe you're not looking for any kind of guidance. Well, we're going to get clarity. You're not looking for any kind of guidance. And then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Normally this would be make sure you have plans to keep your resources going and growing. You know what I mean? They're always there. this way is reflection. Don't look back. In the reverse, it's don't look back. So it's almost like you are this upheaval here, or this tower moment, it seems like it's brought distance, patience. Patience has created a reconciliation. But this fell apart. Maybe okay, we're gonna get some clarification on this incident right here, what led up to the tower moment, and I'm getting a couple of different messages on that. But this is screaming at me, patience. This is patience. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I've gone through all of the obstacles. I've jumped through all the hoops. I've taken all the slings and arrows. But I'm patient, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. That's what these two cards are telling me right here. Okay. This is one giant shit show. One giant shit show. Whatever, yeah. Okay. So the feeling or emotion of melancholy here, that could be it could have been received as melancholy, like someone perceived that as what you were going through, but really it was comfort. It should have been you should have been giving off the Four of Wands vibe, and which is appreciation, but you were actually becoming a couch potato, I guess. Not very lively. We'll just put it that way. But this is what you've always, this person, this person, it's what you've always, it feels, oh my goodness. Okay, so the World card here, this is the ending of a cycle. So it feels like whatever this is not rectified, but worked through. Whether it's therapy or however, whatever kind of situation this is, it gets worked through. You've gone through the river rapids. You've literally gone over the falls, and you've stood by and waited, knowing what this would this was worth saving. It took a long time. Wealth is not just money. It's also anything you cherish. Look at this, Queen of Cups. And look at this, the Four Wands. And look at this, the King of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay, so oh my goodness. Okay, so this is definitely a love relationship, and your you put value on your relationships, like a wealth value. It's not how many friends, it's the quality of your friends, that type of wealth. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? But this is definitely about a love relationship, most definitely, with all that under there. Wow, wow, wow. Hoo hoo. Okay. Um, you don't need to think about it. You don't need to, yeah, you don't need to think about it. You know that this is, you know you're on the right path with your patience here. You know you're on the right path with your patience, and you're. I won't say you're not. I won't say you're not in a rush. I won't say that you haven't assessed anything. What I will say is that this has been a moment you've been waiting for. This is not a marriage. This is common law. This is a common law relationship. You've been patient. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And it wasn't until shit hit the fan, because there was no foundation on the relationship, meaning there was no marriage. It was just shacking up. So it easily fell apart. It easily fell apart. So you've just been waiting and waiting. And now you're you're not rushing, but once the question is asked, it will move quickly. We're going to clarify that, it will move quickly. And to me, there's definitely a marriage here, or a union, if you will, within the eyes of the law, or although I don't see any King of Swords out here, in the eyes of the law, or the eyes of religion, and that will be the completion of the cycle. Is this wedding? This will be the completion of this cycle, and then they'll move on to the next part, right? The traveler moves on to the next part. So let's see what we have for clarification here. Okay, so we want to go quick. What type of a relationship is the center of the board? Is this although we did get some sort of clarification from there. Let's just see here. Two of Swords. So that is Two of Swords. Two of Swords. I'm taking this as a yes. This is a romantic common law relationship. Okay, is this the Two of Cups and the World? Is this with the same person from here, the same energy from over here? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is truth and triumph. That's a yes. So this is a reconciliation. Okay, so although and here's your bottom card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So my thoughts, prayers, positive vibes, all that kind of good stuff, it goes out to the person or people that this message is for. If you truly believe that this is the path that you're supposed to be taking, Godspeed. My blessings, Each and every one of us has our own path, and for happiness and our disappointments and all that kind of stuff. We each have our own experiences, and we each have our own choices. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. The messages are timeless. I appreciate each and every viewer. Please like and subscribe if you are enjoying my interpretation of the cards or the messages that I seem to be bringing. Usually I have messages of self-discovery. I don't usually get messages for other energies. But this feels to me like you were pushed to do this. And this here is basically you saying, okay, absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's what this is saying. It's like, okay, fine, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Okay, fine, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Yeah, okay. So the time, see, they're changing. Then the wheel is turning. Times are going to change. Blessings for anybody going through this situation. Namaste.